Hi everyone, this is Rabbi Dr. Jack Cohen, dating coach, shadchan, and public lecturer. This week's Parsha is Parsha Vayikra. And when most people think of Parsha Vayikra, they think of sacrifices, offerings that are brought on the altar, or as we know them, Mizbeach. My Rabbi, the esteemed Rav Avigdor Miller, would teach that a remarkable lesson that he tells us that although today we don't have the great temple, the Beit HaMikdash, there is one sacrifice that is still available to every Jew, every single day. What is that? That is the korban, the sacrifice of sacrificing your ego. That's a powerful idea because the ego is always demanding something. It wants the last word. It wants respect. It wants to win. It wants to be noticed. It wants to be right. And in our dealings with people, with family, with neighbors, in business, in shul, that ego is always making noise. Rabbi Miller says that our greatest opportunity in life is dafka there in how we deal with other people. If a person can get along with people by sacrificing the selfishness in him or her that shouts, me, mine, my honor, that's how they become successful as servants of God. Imagine a person sees someone who bothers them, maybe even a competitor or someone whose success hurts him. Naturally inside it rankles you and your ego is burning. But then you remember Hashem. You remember that Hashem is waiting for your personal sacrifice. And instead of giving into resentment, you give that person a warm smile, a sincere good Shabbos, a kind word, a respectful greeting. Rav Miller says that when a person does that, he's slaughtering the ego for the honor of God. That's a true korban. That's a true sacrifice. And not only once in a while, every time you hold back on an angry reply, every time you let go of being insulted, every time you choose humility over pride, every time you put peace before your own ego, you're bringing an offering to God. And that makes Parashat Vayikra, this week's parasha, incredibly relevant because the Torah is teaching us that service to Hashem is not only in the synagogue and not only in ritual. It's in the kitchen, it's in the office, it's in the car, in a conversation with your spouse, and how you deal with the person who irritates you. That's where the real korbanos or the sacrifices are brought today. Rav Miller's message is beautiful because it changes the way we see life. A difficult person is no longer a problem. He may be your mizbeach. An uncomfortable moment may be your golden opportunity. Your wounded ego may be the offering that God is searching and waiting for. That is this message of this week's Parashat Vayikra.